Are you ruminating over a decision? Maybe you've been getting some red flags from a partner or a friend and you just feel compelled to make a decision. I'm Nicole. I've been there. I'm an overthinker. And I also help people build lives that they don't want to escape from. And I will share with you in this video how you can give yourself some grace and some compassion when you're moving through your decision making process. So, a few years ago, I was ruminating over a decision, probably to leave a relationship or something in that nature. And a really good friend of mine said, Nicole, you don't have to make a decision right now. Like, you don't have to, you can just like wait. And I just felt so much relief in that moment of her saying that because I was like, yeah, she's right. Like, I don't actually have to make a decision. Like, this is just a piece of information. So, this actual video is to give you that advice because that's very important, but it's also to tell you it's just information. It's all information. And eventually, you're going to have so much information that you're going to be able to make a decision with a clear head, and it's going to be easy piece of cake. But until then, you just file it away in your little information cabinet and you don't touch it again. Everyone has a tipping point. So eventually, yeah, that file cabinet is going to be so big and you're going to be like, what the heck? And you're going to pull out all the stuff and you'll be like, dang, okay, it's time. Or there's going to be like one piece of information that you needed, just one more. You're like, dang, that's it. Like, I know now. I know which way to go. So that's not an excuse to like stay in some toxic relationship or in some toxic workplace or you name it. Like, don't stay where you're not welcome. But this is just to alleviate some of the pressure that fellow overthinkers may have or hasty decision makers to, yeah, to have it all figured out. Like, it could be that you're missing a very critical piece of information to solidify your decision. And when you put more pressure on yourself, you put more stress on yourself, then you start to like, it starts to snowball and you start to like manifest more stress and more problems. So if you're thinking about whether or not you should leave somebody or that person is disrespecting you or that person made you feel some type of way, like it could be a one off thing. Like people have bad days, we're human, but it could be like a pattern that's developing. And so if you just file it away and you don't put too much attention to it, eventually you're going to get enough information where you're going to feel like, okay, this is actually what I need to do or say or be. And yeah, that just gives you so much more freedom to focus on the positive aspects of that person or that relationship or that job that you have. So this mindset shift, I hope really helps you. I know it definitely does for me. Um, it like allows me to like let go of the pressure of having to have everything figured out right in the moment and to focus my attention onto something that is working or something that feels really good. And yeah, then you'll be able to pivot or take the next logical step because clarity always comes. Like the truth always reveals itself. No matter how murky things seem at this time or in this moment, you will always get to the truth eventually. Sometimes it just takes a little time to unfold and to yeah. And so just trust that when there is something that comes up that or that yeah, when you finally get the tipping point, that clarity will come and then you'll be able to take the next logical step. Like it'll just feel like a natural path that's opening up rather than some big decision where you have to like, you know, hop a mile ahead of you. Like you can just really just take one logical next step. This is the way I'm going. So anyway, I hope that helps. So your homework for today, because I always like to give you a little homework. The next time something comes up that feels like a red flag, don't abandon ship. Like, unless it's an actual, like, physically harming red flag, then get the heck out. But if it's just like, a little sting, file it away, put it in your information cabinet, and just really label it. It's all information. Let's move forward. And then you can just let that situation unfold naturally and probably feel like 10 times better in the process. So if you like what I'm saying, if you like this style of grandpa vlogging, whatever I'm doing here, please like and subscribe my channel. That will really help. And yeah, stay tuned for more heartfelt moments. Thanks for being here.